Hey Spuddies, PotatoMcWhiskey here, and welcome to Let's Play Civilization 6 Gathering Storm. I want to thank Firaxis once again for giving me this lovely access to the preview build. So over here in Gen, we just finished our holy site. I would maybe like to get an aqueduct over here. If I put it here, it would potentially give me future adjacency on this. And I think I'll take that. But yeah, I do need the housing, so we'll work on an aqueduct in there. That's fine. Wow. Right. There's a lot of potential room for cities in here. I'm going to send out my Mansa cavalry. Since I don't need it to be at war, I'll just explore. And I'm going to make this into a swordsman. Explore with it too. So let's get you. Ideally, I want to settle there. We're going to settle there. There. I could use some more of those. We placed the Suguba. Let's place the holy site. Just to lock that in, because then we can purchase a settler in a few turns from this city, because it's closer over here. For now, just go ahead and keep working on that monument. Oh, that'll finish it nice and quickly. In which case, you should get to work on a skirmisher for me, so I can explore more with you. I'm starting to bank up some good gold now. That's not where I wanted to send you. Misclicked. So almost completely flatland over here, so this city will be very slow to grow, but we can get to work on a very quick harbor. And by very quick, I mean in terms of how early the city gets it, not in how quickly the city is going to build it. But we do have a very nice tile right there. And the reason I chose here is so I could put a commercial hub here. I value that more than the fish adjacency. Fishing tile there. Right, you're going to chop that. That'll help finish the industrial zone. Let's build a workshop. This city is fresh. It could probably use some basic infrastructure to grab these tiles a little bit sooner. So we'll spend there. Where else do I have a fresh city? I have a fresh city coming down here that I'll save some gold for. I'm going to be able to purchase the dam next turn. I might just purchase a settler. I have the gold for it. See, if I settle here, I could finish this off with one more city, which I think would be pretty fine to do. Of course, it's a little bit more expensive in there, so I would be maybe better off doing it from Timbuktu. 1, 2, 3. So I'm thinking of settling like there. Get me those nice canals. And you are going to... Let's have a look. You're working lots of hills. Definitely think the Iron Hill is worth more, even though it does slow down your growth. That should be fine. I think I can send this builder over to get Kumbi Salah upgraded a little bit. We'll put a mine here, because Walata wants food tiles primarily to help it grow a little bit. We also want to get a harbor in here. We can get a pretty quick harbor. Definitely want a harbor in here. Try and help. The city isn't going to be able to grow without water, so we need that water. Spy production. Okay, so we can now make spies. I'm going to take Merchant Confederation. No, I'm going to take Machiavellianism. I think that's actually worth more gold on deity. And we will need to start working on a spy. Well, we can't do it in this city. This city, Gao, has a lot of production, so I think this is the place where we will get to work on the spy. Only take 13 turns. I can't purchase a spy, sadly. I could purchase a temple and a monument. Do I need an aqueduct in this city? Oh, if I could build it there, I would get it, but I don't want to kill this really nice wheat tile. So we're going to skip an aqueduct in here. And hopefully that doesn't bite us in the bottom. I will want more adjacency for this industrial zone. So I'll work on that. And I'll even get my faith purchase on the dam in here. Oh, I can't because I need to faith purchase my Seguba first. And then faith purchase the market. And then soon I'll be able to do that. Do I have another flatland city? Like, I need to find somewhere with lots of flat land. Don't have a huge amount of flatland desert, unfortunately. Well, like in a single city, if you get me. I don't have a lot in one single city. Man, can you imagine this with Petra? My God, I got very lucky with the size of my desert this game. Pretty happy about that. Let's keep exploring. And you have bill charges. Why don't you come over here and get more adjacency for this industrial zone? You want to be in position for these mines, I think. Settle right there. I'll purchase the granary and the monument. That'll get this city nice and productive, nice and early. And I think I'll go harbor first in here. Might seem a little bit backwards because my Seguba is so good, but I think it's fine. You'll head over here as well. Gonna chop this tile and start doing some stuff over here. We'll see. Yep, definitely want to improve that. It would be nice to have an income of horses. That'll give me an opportunity to sell those off or something, or to just generally have access to horses, which means I can do more stuff. And I have finally met Dido. She has a very scary denouncement screen. It's an honor to meet you, exchanging locations of our capitals. So I want to send her a delegation because I'd like to be friends with her. Let's vote for my religion, cash money. And I'd like for this maybe to be militaristic city-states. We shall see, though. People usually vote for science city-states. Cultural won this time, and Islam won this time. Interesting. I got that almost finished, which was useful. Looks like there's coal underneath this hill, which is nice. Seems to be a little bit of a UI buggerino, but that's okay. That lets me see that before I should be able to see it. Looks like this river flooded. It was a major flood. There's some damage to these units, actually. Alright, okay. We got some good exploration. We're going to settle another city over here. My empire is sprawling and large and wonderful. Let's grab these 3 tiles. Mine here. Mine here. And now, that sounded like I was saying mine air, like how people addressed Hitler. Jesus. Mine here, mine here. Whoops. Gotta be careful about that kind of stuff, buddies. Whew. Thank goodness Hitler's not in this game. Oh, come on, don't stand there. That's where I need to put my mine. I need to put a mine here. That's gonna be a meme now. I can't quite faith purchase a dam in here. Let's faith purchase the holy site. We'll delete that pin. I really need to find either a religious city-state or a what's the word? The religious or commercial city-state, because I'm generating a lot of those resources, but I'm not generating as much as I would like. We get some era score there. That's really nice. And I guess mines are the order of the day. We'll get a granary in here so the city can grow a little bit bigger. We can get an aqueduct in here, actually, and I will, because the city is going to be liable for droughts. I will go for the Suguba first, though. And let's keep exploring. Who is this again? This is Canada. I wonder if I can start making friendship. So I'll give you a resident embassy, declare friendship, alliance, make a deal, open borders, give me some gold. Deal. Let's see, would you like to buy some iron? What would you give me? You'd give me 8 gold per turn for this iron. You don't already have spices. What about amber? You give me 18 gold for my iron and my amber. That seems like a fair deal. I will take that deal. Man, I didn't realize I could sell iron and stuff for so much. That's actually really, really good, because I don't need my iron. I don't need it right now. I'm being able to sell it. I also don't need my diplomatic favor, so this might be an okay trade. I would also like to get open borders, and perhaps you'd like to buy some spices too off of me. You'll give me 6 gold per turn. What if you'd like to buy my amber too? It'll give me 10 gold per turn for some diplomatic favor. But I think that's a reasonable exchange, because I don't need my diplo favor, and I'll also get a thingy out of this for you. What if you're willing to give me this? And the truffles and gems? You won't give me the gems, but you will give me 3 luxuries for 2 luxuries, some diplomatic favor, and you'll even pay me. Deal. I don't need that diplomatic favor. I know I'm not generating quite as much as it as I was in the last game, but I'm happy with that. Let's talk to the Maori here. You have spices. You have olives. You have horses. You probably really want to buy some iron off me. Getting 1, so basically 4 iron per turn is worth 1 gold per turn. It's pretty good. Friendship and Dido. Okay. So with Coupe, I want an economic alliance so I can maximize my gold income from him. With Dido, I want an alliance that I don't care about. Maybe a military alliance could be okay, because eventually that would give me vision of the other island. Should make me pay a little bit for that. And then for Laurier, I'd like to maybe get a scientific alliance. Because if I can make Hungary be my friend, well, which is unlikely. Laurier, Wilfred, do I have anything you would like to buy? Not really. Oh my god, Origin! Okay, that's at Origin. That's at Origin. You keep making noises while I'm recording, so you're done. I'm uninstalling you. No, I'm just closing it down. Been a lot of complaints about Origin lately, actually, since the release of thing. Oh god, that's right. I don't have cartography yet because I'm working on banking, so I can't actually go explore this way. Right. Whoops. Well, I guess you're coming back on land. Whoa. No, that's just a biome. I thought that was a ironclad. I'm gonna plant a city right here, Todd Denny. I think I'm gonna gear this maybe towards a more of a militaristic city. Let's go ahead and get the granary. Okay, or sorry, the monument, so we can grow the borders. And we'll just let you work on ancient walls for now. I think something I don't do very much, and I should do more of, is specializing my cities, because I think it's an error in the way that I play that I don't specialize at least some of my cities. I think generally speaking, my plan of going for like massive amounts of commercial hubs and holy sites is actually perfectly fine. But I think one of the big mistakes I make is I don't specialize my cities towards a particular goal, and I think that's something that I really need to work on as a player. Oh man, do we get an aqueduct in this city as well and crush this lovely farm? Oh, I guess we do. Don't want to crush this farm. I'll take this farm. We're only using up a certain amount of our thingies. Alright, now we get massive gold from trading with Coupe. So let's get another trader in here. I'll get another trader in Timbuktu. I don't have enough gold. Oh, No, I don't have enough slots, I guess, because one of my trade routes must have expired just there. No CO2 yet. Look at that, 28 gold. Beautiful. So now we're making 544 gold, which is fantastic. So I definitely think I've played this a little bit poorly in terms of optimal strategy. Whoa. Is this going to be an empty tile in the middle of my empire? That's not acceptable. 1, 2, 3. I guess this is technically the best spot to settle. Damn it. I hate having little empty tiles in my empire. Does anyone else hate that? I hate that. Just, I don't know, it just feels so untidy and wrong. And back in the day, the AI would settle on your little things. So I'm going to go ahead and buy this, chop, and place an encampment here. This is going to be what is hopefully a highly productive city. Designed to defend my border. Let's get you exploring this way. Nice big mountain range there. You're going to come back and defend my homeland. Not a whole lot of choices. Ooh. I think I want the production. It'll make a big difference based on this city not having any production. Seguba has been completed here. Let's faith purchase the market. I should be able to faith purchase the dam. Back over here now, unless it's gone up in price. Yeah, it's gone up slightly in price since I've advanced a little bit in the tech tree. One more turn until this city is more useful. Might be a good idea to get a galley going, just so I have something resembling a navy. Can't really get a whole lot of gold here, so I might send this to my capital. All these yum tiles that I have, and this city is now growing at an appreciable rate thanks to this these great growth tiles in here, and it has plenty of housing, which is also great. Nice builder. This is a great thing about Mali. You always have gold to do things, and you're sort of incentivized to spend your gold. So I have nothing I can really do in here. Could buy the shrine and the temple. My religious pressure is pretty good. I could maybe use a couple of missionaries or apostles or something, but I think I'm happy, and I do want to get another mine in here. I want to constantly be accelerating how much gold I'm making. Even if mines are relatively small, in terms of gold production at this point, they're still valuable. I think I'd rather work this. That's 6 gold, 3 production, 1 food. That is a nice tile. Just being able to rapidly expand the borders of your city, for example, it might seem like a small thing, but it just feels really nice. Didn't mean to click on that. Some geothermal wells over here. So I'm probably not going to be able to settle another city in here. Right, there is humanism. I'd like to put in caravansaries and merchant confederation to get my gold income even higher, but I don't really see anywhere I can pull stuff from, because the industrial zone adjacency is going to be really important for when I hit this. Now, there is an argument to be made that, you know, this is actually technically more overall production for my empire, but I think I like the way my government is set up right now, so I don't really have anything I want to change. I will faith purchase the market so I can get even more trade routes, in particular in the cities where there's a decent amount of flat desert. I could specialize this city to just have all of the flat desert. And centralize my trade routes here. That could be fun. We'll see. Seguba monument. Okay, we have a Seguba. I think it might be okay to get another encampment in here. And even though I don't want to crush a rainforest tile, it's kind of necessary. So Reina can almost purchase districts. I want to get tax collector and contractor. Just can't really do much with her until I get those. Alright, so plotting out this city. Industrial zone right here, so we can chop that and get these into mines. Put a farm triangle over there. Maybe a lot of farms. Let's transfer this over to Walata. You're waiting there. You're continuing to explore. Exploring this way. There's Fez. Okay, this is a science city-state, right? It is. It might be worth it to just put 1 point into each of these to get the +6 science per turn. That's like having a library. That's a pretty interesting suzerain bonus. 20 science per citizen of that city every time the first time I convert it. Could be good to get when I spread my religion. Okay. Auckland is going to become increasingly relevant for my coastal cities. I get that nice production on the coastline, in particular for stuff like Kays, Walata, Dia, and perhaps an eventual city that might be settled here. Once this grows a bit and is exerting a little bit more loyalty pressure, I might be able to settle there, and then eventually I might be able to settle in here, one of these two tiles. Possibly going to have to be this tile to maximize how much my own loyalty pressure I'm getting. Because it's a little bit too rough to settle there right now. Ooh, that's a nice coal, or a copper mine there. I think I'd rather work the food to grow this city though. There's that settler heading over to settle on a plains hill, which is always nice for the +1 production per turn. Your embassy is welcome. So we completed the ancient walls in Pex, which is University of Saint Cor. I mean, we could go for it. It's only 48 turns. +2 science for every trade route to the city. Domestic trade routes give +1 faith to the city. The city is a significant source of my science. Alternatively, I could go ahead and build an aqueduct right here. I think I'd prefer the aqueduct. It's a sure bet. I don't like gambling on a thing that's not going to give me much. I definitely want to get the lighthouse in here to try to grow this city. There's some forced growth in here, which is nice. Repeat this trade route. 26 gold from a trade route. I would like to get another golden age if I could, because that, again, remember those give me extra trade routes. Let's transition this over there. Those are really, really nice, especially for the Mali. Okay. I'm trying to see, like, my cities aren't developing fast enough to really take advantage of this. Well, I guess the Gen could use another builder, so actually for the sake of it, I'll purchase a builder over there. Now I can purchase builders really, really cheap at the moment. Let me go ahead and faith purchase the dam. And now I can also faith purchase another district in the next few turns. I'm going to think really difficult. I guess I would like the harbor, because that would speed up cartography. I have a harbor finished, so if I faith purchase the harbor in here, that would finish that even quicker, and that would give me essentially a boost to my science. I would also like to get 3 workshops going. I have 2 already. So where could I get my 3rd industrial zone? Over here is honestly not a terrible choice. It won't have a huge amount of adjacency, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It is out of range of some of this stuff. So I could maybe put it in... If I put it here, I want to find a place where I can get a decent amount of adjacency, and I think right there is the spot. If I put an industrial zone here, it should hit all of the cities in this little peninsula, and it'll have a +3 adjacency, which isn't amazing, +6 with the policy card, but is quite good. Don't quite need to buy that tile. You go there. I want to make sure we're revealing tiles of this guy. I really like the skirmisher unit. I definitely want to start using it more in my games. I think actually with the addition of the skirmisher, I might be more willing to get scouts early. Because the skirmisher only unlocks... it only unlocks at machinery, which isn't that late. So it could be useful to get a bit of experience and have a unit that can... Because I feel like I got some use out of that unit. I really want to unlock military engineering so that I have a source of... Because I'm pretty sure I have sources of niter that I'll be able to trade to the AI for gold. Speaking of resources that I can trade to the AI, is there anybody who's hurting for iron right now? You are. Can I just, like, put a 0 on this and say, what would you give me? 8 gold per turn for 20? Deal. Done. I'll take that deal. It's another 8 gold for a resource that I'm not using. I would like to purchase banks. 20 plus 5 gold per turn. For 900 gold. Is that even worth it? I can faith purchase them, can't I? I can, yes. That changes the proposition a bit. All right, so let's put the industrial zone here. And then let's purchase the workshop, and then that'll get me the boost towards industrialization, which will save me a bit of science, because I am not doing very good in terms of science. Well, I'm not doing horribly, right? I'm not super behind in terms of raw yield, but I'm super behind in terms of total yield, which is hurting me. I am pretty on par for culture, I would say. I'm starting to catch up a little bit here, and we should start outstripping the AI. This is kind of like a normal timing, right? You're always kind of behind when you're playing on, say, Emperor, Immortal, and Deity. You're always kind of behind up until the late Renaissance, early Industrial, and then by the sort of late Industrial, early Modern era, you're ahead of the AI, because you're just like humans are just better at managing empires than the AI. But yeah, I'm going to call that the end of this episode. We've made some decent progress. I think we're doing a lot of really, really cool stuff. I really wasn't expecting to have this many cities. I think I might need to tweak my map settings to be on smaller maps, because I'm playing on 10-player maps with 7 players, and I think that's a little bit too much room. And I'm a little bit kind of concerned that no barbarians showed up, because I've got to assume that there's like some island somewhere that is just filled with barbarians, because no barbarians appeared in my empire, and I didn't intentionally turn it off. It might have been accidental, because I don't know. But yeah, I'm going to call that the end of this episode. I want to thank you guys very much for watching. Hope you guys are enjoying this series so far. Please remember to subscribe if you want to see more videos from me. Remember to leave a like if you want to directly support my channel. And remember to leave a comment if you want to give me your feedback. Other than that, I want to say I love you all very much. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.